I go from periods of extreme hustle and work, like boot camp. I go from extreme working periods, like boot camp for a month, to extreme living my life periods. I go from extreme boot camp work periods for a month to extreme living my life for 1 month straight. Like in Europe, cannot be found, just running day-to-day operations, just posting a few TikTok shop videos. And I think that's the best way to grow my business, because I go live my life and I fully enjoy and I'm fully living present in that moment. And then when I come work, I'm so ready to, after enjoying for so long, and I have motivation. I see the vision for what I want in the future. And in the end, my goal is to be semi-retired by the time I'm 30, so I don't really have to work anymore. I don't ever have to make money. I have enough money to go on. My money is gonna make more money in investments and I'm gonna collect passively, but I'm not having to do day-to-day work, because I just wanna fully be able to focus on living my life and raising my family.
I love that. Wait, you could even talk about like how you don't, everyone's worried about like social security and like 401ks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like social security numbers? Or like credit?
Oh wait, no, not social security. Like, you know how when
the
retirement, like
people are so focused on these retirement funds and 401k. I don't even know what any of this stuff is. I've never looked into it, because I'm just gonna make so much money that money becomes monopoly money for me. Like, I want money to never feel real. Like, this plane, that's gonna be me in the air with my monopoly money. I want to make so much money that money doesn't feel real. It feels like monopoly money. That's the only way to do it. Like, when you have so much, nothing even feels like it costs anything, nothing matters. Like, that's exactly how I'm gonna be. And until I reach that, and that is when I'm gonna consider myself semi-retired, and when I never, like, that is the point when you know you made it. When you can live like money is not real and it's monopoly money for the rest of your life. Wow. Yes. I also want to talk about privilege and stuff, because I get a lot of comments about this. Yeah. I get so many comments of people being like, I get so many comments of people being like, oh, I can't listen to your advice because you grew up privileged. When people tell me that they can't listen to my advice because I came up privileged or something, I'm like, excuse me, just because somebody didn't come up from a literal dumpster truck or I didn't grow up in a shack doesn't mean that I haven't built something for myself. Like, excuse me? Like, what? I don't even get offended by it, and anybody with an actual brain and that actually works and has built something for themselves and isn't like insecure about something that it's triggering gets it and is with it. But it's just crazy. Like, just because I didn't grow up in a shack doesn't mean I am unqualified to do anything. It is just crazy. Like, I haven't even taken, like, I've financially supported myself since I was 15, or I've financially supported myself since I was 16 years old. Like, fully. I've fully financially supported myself since I was 16 years old. Like, that's crazy. I was paying for my own health insurance, for my own car insurance, for my phone, I've supported myself financially since I was 16 years old. I've paid for my own health insurance, my car insurance, my phone bill since I was 16 years old. Like, the second I started making money, my mom was like, okay, I'm putting the car insurance in your name. I'm putting your phone in your name. You need to take these bills, because she wanted to teach me, like, how to pay bills. She wanted to teach me how to do it. Immediately, like, everything was passed down to me. And I'm honestly, at the time, I was like, why are you giving me these bills? Like, you're my mom. Are you supposed to take care of me? And she was like, I want to teach you. Like, I want to teach you how these bills are. I want to teach you this. And by the time I was like 18, I understood everything. I got with it when everybody around me was like, how do I pay a bill? How do I pay a car payment? Like, I've been on that. And it's crazy when I get all these comments that are like, you know nothing. I'm not going to take advice from you because you grew up privileged. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't grow up in a shack. Like, it's impossible to not offend anybody. It is just crazy.
We should talk about how you know wealthy kids growing up and how they're just like super lazy, but you chose to not be lazy and you chose to like actually act with the cards that were already in your favor and turn it into something greater. Like, the greatest that your generation has ever seen.
What I think people don't understand about privileged people who have made something for themselves is that when you see your family doing well, if they are millionaires, you're like, okay, well, I want to become billionaires. I want to take the privilege that you've given me and I want to do something 100 times bigger with it. Like, if you immigrated to America to give me a better life, I want to take all of that and I want to create something huge. And people don't understand that, and they just disregard people with privilege. Not anybody who actually is doing something with their life or who actually gets business in this world. They're not saying that. It's all these people in the comments who are lazy, who are sitting at home bed rotting for 6 months. They're just deciding to be keyboard warriors and blaming people with privilege because they don't want to look inside and actually view that they are lazy, and that is the reason they're not anywhere. Like, yeah, people who are triggered by people, like, it's just crazy. I don't even know what
yeah, no, these are good. I think you should talk about, like, how you make fast decisions.
I don't take time making decisions. I make very quick decisions, even if it's moving to a different country, quick decision. I make very quick and fast decisions. I don't spend time overthinking things. I don't spend time worrying about making the wrong decision. I just worry about making a decision and moving. I just worry about moving the needle forward and taking steps forward, and eventually I'm gonna make that decision right. And either way, if I made a good decision or a bad decision, everything teaches me something. Everything is taking me to the next place where I'm meant to be. And I truly don't believe that anything bad, I truly don't believe that and I so in my heart have certainty that everything happens for a reason, that there's no bad decisions or no good decisions. Like, everything is meant to teach me something. So even if I made a decision and it went terribly wrong, I believe that had to happen. Like, that had to teach me to a certain thing, that had to bring me to a new point. So I don't have any regret in the past, and I don't have any like spitefulness. Like, I truly don't hold anger for people. I don't hold resentment for things. I'm never the type of person where I'm like, oh, this all went wrong because of this in my life. Like, this happened to me and I couldn't move forward. Like, you just have to, like, every single thing that's happened. If somebody who didn't have my mentality was in my body for even a month, they would be crushed. The way that I handle when a problem comes up, I handle it so quickly versus some people, they take 3 days reminiscing about this problem that I would finish mentally in 5 minutes. When a problem arises, some people are gonna take, when something happens that would typically ruin somebody's day, or even it'll carry on for 3 days because they're just gonna be like, sappy about it. I have already finished that in 5 minutes. I'm moving on to the next thing. My time moves so much quicker because I'm not afraid to make decisions, and I'm not afraid of doing the right or wrong thing. I understand that everything happens for a reason, so I constantly just move forward. Whether it's the right decision, right move, bad move, I'm constantly just going ahead. But sometimes something happens to somebody and they're overthinking about it for 3 days. They're like sappy, sad for 3 days. Versus me, I've handled that thing in 5 minutes already and I'm moving on to the next. Sometimes something happens, like I see some people where a bad thing happens in their day and they're reminiscing on it for 3 days, spending 3 days moping, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Why did this happen to me? Versus I've already handled it in 5 minutes, I've moved on, and now I'm ready to go to the next thing. That's the difference between somebody who's gonna make it in life and somebody who doesn't. Like, the biggest difference that I see in successful people versus people who are never gonna make it is your ability to handle stress. People who can handle stress and take a big life-altering problem and handle it in 5 minutes are gonna go so much farther than somebody where, like, something bad happens and they're reminiscing on it for 3 days and being like, why did this happen to me? It's genuinely the number one thing. The second I see a man that I want to date cannot handle stress, the second I see even friends who want to do business not able to handle stress, I'm like, oh my god, they're not gonna be successful. Like, genuinely handling stress, like, my most successful friends can handle stress like this. Because in the end, being a successful person is just going through problems all day, solving. Like, in the end, I don't even see problems as problems anymore. It's just things going through my day, but other people are like, oh, it's an issue. Like, it's like one step forward. Let's keep it moving.
That's so good.
Right? Isn't that so good?
So good. What do you think about this lighting?
Wait, I have one more idea. I think the lighting is...
Okay. It's like hard because there's like from my angle there's like a glare, so I can't really see.
Oh no, it's good. Don't worry.
Okay.